What's the date today? What's the date today?
It is Thursday, September 25th, 2025.
Alright, so what's going on, you guys? Let me share with you all my pond update for this September 2025 25th. So this is my Craylings tank, and this is the buried female tank. And so this setup is dedicated for buried females, like the pregnant crayfish with eggs. So it should be the container. There should be a container and then container, and this area here is for the food. Now it's quite messy, but I'll just give you the update of the pond. So there we go. So as you can see from where I'm standing here and where I can grab this hide, is for your convenience. There's no need for you to go inside of the pond, right? So checking buried females, isolation. So what I'm trying to share with you all is the steps that I'll be taking. Will isolate buried females from this area. This is in the crayfish world they call it mass mating or community pond or mass breeding. However, in my case, this is the only pond that I have. So when I'm not around, that means someone will throw food, like right there. When I'm not around, it's just someone will feed the crayfish, but it's supposed to be taken care of like every 10 to 15 days. You need to isolate. Aside from that, you need to sort the sizes. That's the problem that I'm having, because if I will use this pond, it's very small. The frogs can easily go in. That's the problem if you're having small craylings. That's why I put some netting on top of it, and sometimes frogs lay eggs from there. And this pond, trapal pond, is already got holes on the side, so it's leaking. Now from this area, supposed to be for crayfish as well. However, I poke holes for drainage, but it's too deep. On my experience, if the water is too deep and your aeration is too strong, it's okay. There's no need for you to worry. And you have water circulation, then oxygenation. So that's a rule of thumb. If water is too deep, make sure you have strong aeration, strong, high oxygenated water. Right now, for this trapal pond right here, I need to create another hides like this. So this hides is tied with zip ties and 3 layers. Now, aside from, as I mentioned, aside from isolating, meaning from this area 10 to 15 days, you need to check if there is a pregnant crayfish, then transfer it to those containers. Right? Now, if you seen larger one, those larger males, those are the males that you need to transfer or separate on a different pond, because those were the on the fish world they call it shooters. It will predate the small ones. All right, and aside from sorting the big ones to the small ones, in crayfish world you must remember as well sorting males. You need to reduce the population of males for you to prevent aggressiveness in breeding. Sometimes even if it's married or already pregnant female, male crayfish can still aggressively grab the female and then accidentally lose the eggs. So we need to prevent that from happening. So hopefully the update that I provided to you, the plan that I've been saying will be implemented. I tried it before. However, one thing I've learned is if I only have aeration and I'll put buried females, for example like this, as you can see, aeration is dead. Aeration is dead. And here is one high aeration. However, you need to consider the height of the buried female. It should be at least the buried female can still breathe. So with or without aeration, at least the water level is relative to the height of the female gills that she can breathe. So hopefully I will start producing more crayonlings and then I'll give you an update. Thank you for watching. Crayfish. By the way, this location is in Bukidnon. Alright, thank you for watching.